and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going on an exciting journey to one of the most iconic landmarks in East Java, Indonesia, Mount Bromo. The journey begins in Surabaya, the capital of East Java. If you're traveling in a bigger group, it's more convenient and probably cheaper to book a car or a van with a driver from Surabaya. But if you're a solo traveler or simply prefer going independently, you can take a bus from Surabaya bus terminal. There is a direct shuttle from the airport to this bus terminal. We're taking the air-conditioned Patas bus. Patas basically means fast limited or express, so it is faster, makes fewer stops, and takes in a limited number of passengers.
Di 28.000 ya. Pendannya Mbak ya, permisi Mbak ya. Telepon Mbak 5.000 Mbak. 5.000 Mbak.
Now we have arrived in Probolinggo, the gateway city to Mount Bromo. From here, we will transfer to a minibus that can navigate the narrow mountain roads. But this is where it gets a bit more challenging. The cheap minibus will only leave when there are enough passengers. If you're visiting during the low season, you might have to wait for hours. There's another tourist here who has been waiting for 2 hours before we arrived. The tour agents offer their own minibus at a slightly more expensive price, but that will only depart at around 4:30 p.m. because that's when the train from Surabaya arrives and they can get more passengers. We have no choice but to take it. It costs 75,000 rupiah per person. We also booked a sunrise tour to Bromo for tomorrow for 300,000 rupiah per person, inclusive of entrance fees. It's already dark by the time we arrive in the village of Cemoro, Lawang. The driver drops us off right in front of our hotel. We're staying at Cahyo Homestay. And now we're going out for dinner. It's so dark and misty, we have to use a torchlight. Trying to find food now in the dark. At 3 a.m., our jeep is here to pick us up.
Ready?
No, help!
It's 3 o'clock and they're on time. Our jeep is here.
This is a shared group tour, so we have to pick up 3 other passengers. Traffic is moving at a crawl as there are literally hundreds of jeeps ahead of us, and this is apparently the low season. On the roadside, there are many food stalls, restrooms, and prayer rooms, so if you need to grab some breakfast, do your morning prayers, or use the restroom before the hike, you can do so. Okay, we're here at our first stop, Mount Penanjakan. We're going to do a short hike, and at the top we will wait to see the sunrise over Mount Bromo. If you're early, be sure to secure a good spot because you will get crowded. Next, we're going to Mount Bromo and climb to the crater. But first, you'll have to go through this sea of sand. You can either walk or ride a horse. Then, you'll have to climb all these stairs to the crater. There are about 250 steps in total. If you're as unfit as I am, this can get really intense. But it's totally worth the climb, especially if you've never seen the crater of an active volcano up close. And once you've taken enough photos, you'll have to make the trek back to your waiting jeep. If you booked a private car, there are a few other places near Bromo that you can go to, including Madakaripura Waterfall, Gili Ketapang Island, and Bentar Beach. But we only booked the sunrise tour to climb Penanjakan and Bromo, so our tour ends here. We're spending the afternoon walking around the hotel area since we didn't get to see much last night. From our hotel, you can actually get a good view of the volcanoes. So if you don't want to take a tour, you can stay at one of these hotels in this area and just view the volcanoes from here. And there's this stall selling bakso by the street side where you can eat while enjoying the view of Mount Bromo. There's nothing much for us to do in this small town other than eat, which we don't mind at all. For tea time, I'm trying wedang, which is an Indonesian herbal drink paired with baked bananas with cheese. This is followed by satay from a street hawker. And for dinner, we're back at the restaurant we were at last night to try more local cuisine. Before heading back to Surabaya, we were having breakfast at a small coffee shop. We're taking the same minibus back to Probolinggo and then a bus to Surabaya. But this time we decided to try the non-air-conditioned bus just for the experience. If you're curious to know what a local, non-touristy bus in Indonesia is like, stay tuned for my next video. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next destination.